Hey everybody, David with Savvy Organics Farm and Modern Homestead. We've recently had a lot of people reaching out to us asking questions about raising chicks and chickens and everything in between. How do they take care of them? What do they feed them? What kind of feeders? What kind of waterers? How do we keep them? How does the egg laying work? So in this little short video series, I'm going to do some short videos on some of the different steps and different aspects from the time you get chickens or chicks all the way through raising the adult. So let's get started. So let's start at the beginning. When you get chicks, a lot of people will get their chicks from a local feed store. Those local feed stores are usually what they call straight run birds. And whatever breed they are, straight run simply means they're going to be some mix of hens and roosters, or males and females. So you have a really good shot at getting a lot of roosters when you buy them directly from a local farm store or your big box farm store, anything like that. If you want all hens or you want all meat birds, which are usually your roosters, the best thing to do is to get them from a reputable hatchery like McMurray or Hoover's, which is our personal favorite. There's also Ideal Poultry and several other ones that are out there, but we've had really good success and good luck with Hoover's. When you order chicks from them, you can order either a straight run, which again is that mix of both hens and roosters, or you can specifically order hens or roosters or some combination of those. So you can kind of customize your order to get what you want. You can also get a lot better selection of the types of birds you want. So if you want dual purpose birds, ordering online and getting them shipped to you is much better. If you want just laying hens and you want all of the same kinds, and sometimes that local feed store may be right. It also depends on how many you want. The local feed stores and things may have a limited supply. The commercial hatcheries, they may have a much larger selection, so you can order anything from 25 to hundreds of birds. So when those birds are shipped to you, they usually come to the post office and they're shipped in a box, and that box is designed for them. Those chicks can survive without food and water for up to 3 days. Those 3-day-old chicks are still living off of the yolk that they're absorbing from when they were hatched. Beyond that 3 days, they really need to get into the air, they need fresh water and their food source. So that's just to clarify what some of the different options are for ordering chickens and how they're going to come to you. When you ship them to the post, when they are shipped to the post office from the hatchery, the post office usually will just call you and let you know that they're there. It's usually pretty early in the morning. You just go to the post office, pick them up, and then bring them home or to your farm or homestead and begin taking care of them from there. So then going beyond the box that they come in from the post office or the feed store, or whatever box they package those in for you, anytime you have to transport your chickens, say from one coop to another or one brooder to another, or from somebody's house to someplace else, it is very important that you do not put them in boxes like these that don't have any air holes. Or, hello, you gonna help? Especially these plastic type boxes or wax coated boxes. When their chickens or chicks are kept in these, really, I don't need your help. You got this. When they're perspiring, they will be soaking wet from lack of air. Just their perspiration, their breathing, and everything will create a ton of moisture in a sealed box. If you must use a box, whatever size box you need or however many boxes you need, make sure that on every side you're putting some air holes in here to make sure that there is plenty of air and circulation through there so your birds are not getting overheated and not getting wet being transferred. What we tend to do is we have a donkey who wants to help. He just stands aside. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Are you done? You're just praising the Lord, aren't you? Yeah? So when you're moving chicks, and you've got a lot of them, a box is fine. Just make sure it has plenty of air holes, circulation. So again, they're not soaking wet from perspiration and respiration when you get them where they're going. Chicks can fit in one of these. These plastic egg carriers like this have a door that slides on top. You can get those birds in there. And they, as you can see, they've got plenty of air circulation. Handle on either side. It's easier for 1 or 2 people to carry these. This will transport chicks, pullets, or full-grown chickens. They'll all go in this. So great way to transport your birds. And if you can, this is always the best option.